Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? What's up, everybody? My name is Key Air, and you are watching The Important Things That Really Matter. Today, we're going to be talking about men, should you give your woman full access to your money, part 5. Now, what I mean by giving your wife or your woman full access to your money, the reason why I'm saying it like that is because there are a lot of men that have given their wife or their woman full access to the bank account, full access to the money, and many times the men found out later on that the wife just totally jacked up the money, jacked up the bills. You have a lot of men that have that old style mentality, traditional mentality, that they go out, they work hard, they bring their money home, hand the wife, hand the girlfriend or the wife the check, and she takes care of all of the bills. Well, we're going to talk about that. Should you do that? Yes or no? Before we get into it, would you please like? Would you please share? Would you please subscribe? I'm trying to get the channel to grow. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please share this video with many men as possible. I have female subscribers also too. Ladies, this video, even though it's dedicated to men because it happens to men more, is dedicated to the ladies also too, but more so to the men because it happens to men more often than not. So please take the information that I'm giving the men and apply it to yourself also too, all right? Now, before I go into it, let me say fair use. There was a particular guy that was married to his wife for a good while, and he trusted his wife fully. They had been married for many years, but what the husband did not know that his wife had acquired a gambling problem. Yes, let me say it again. His wife acquired a gambling problem that he did not know about. They had been married for many years. He was the type of guy that had the old style mentality, that he had 100% confidence in his wife. And so he was one of these guys that when he got paid, every time he got paid, he came home, brought his check home to his wife, handed her the check. Since she was at home and since he was taking care of his wife, here's the check, pay all the bills with it. He grabbed this little bit of money out that he needed for gas, back and forth to work, money for lunches and stuff like that. And he gave the rest of the check to his wife. That's the old style traditional mentality. And I can understand why he will have an old style traditional mentality, because he had been married to his wife for a good while. Well, the husband did not know that his wife now had accumulated a gambling problem. Okay? So with that gambling problem came a financial problem. He did not know where the money was going in the house because he always gave his wife 100% trust that she was taking care of stuff. Well, the man found out that his wife was not taking care of stuff. And so when I'm talking about should you give your woman full access to the money, I'm not only talking about maybe it might not be the wisest thing to allow your wife full access to the bank account. It may not be the most wisest thing to allow your wife or your girlfriend to just drop off your check to her and let her do whatever with the money, because she may not do what's right with the money. And you will have no idea about it until it's too late. Well, the husband found out, once again, fair use. The husband found out that the wife had a gambling problem. You want to know how he found out? He came home one day, looked at the door of the house, and there was an eviction notice on the door. That's right. He came home one day, found out that there's an eviction notice on the door. He takes eviction notice off the door, goes into the house, say, wife, what's this eviction notice on the door? She starts crying and boo-hooing and crying and boo-hooing and crying. He finds out then his wife's got a gambling problem. She been taking all the money for the mortgage, all the money that he was giving her to pay utilities, all the money that he was giving her, and she was going to the casino. So as soon as the husband left for work in the morning, she looked out the window. Okay, he's gone. As soon as he gone, she grabbed her hat, her coat, got in her car, started up. She was driving to the casino. That's where all the money went, to the casino. That's where all the money went, to the casino. Not the house, not the utilities, not the school clothes, not nothing. Man finds out his wife's got a gambling problem, looking at the eviction notice on the door of the house. What am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? You need to keep track of what's going on in your house. You need to do the bills together with your wife. Do the bills together with your girlfriend if you happen to be living with. Once again, giving somebody full access to the money is not just saying you giving somebody full access to the bank account. It's also giving them 100% trust that they're going to take the check that you might have been giving them and spending the money the way it's supposed to be spent, paying the bills the way it's supposed to be spent. Follow what I'm saying? So you cannot do that. You can't give somebody 100% trust, especially nowadays. That's the old style traditional mentality. That's the old style traditional mentality. Can't do stuff like that no more, because we're dealing with modern women now. There's a guy that gave 100% trust to his wife. He had a small business. The guy had a party store, got married to this woman. He trying to build something with his wife. Got this party store, got all this inventory in his party store, took the money from the party store and was taking the money from the party store and handing the money from the party store to the wife. She was taking the money from the party store and supposed to go to the bank and drop the money off at the bank to be deposited into the bank account, because they supposed to be working together as a team. They had a party store together. Actually, he had it, and his wife was supposing to help him. Well, every day he would hand off the profits from the party store, give the money to the wife. After he would give the money to the wife, she'd go to the bank, or supposedly was supposed to be going to the bank. Well, anyway, at the end of the month, it was time to go to the bank, pull the money out of the bank account, and go and buy inventory to restock the party store with goods so that people can continue to come in and buy things from his party store. And the money that he's making from the party store, he's supporting his wife and family. Well, at the end of the month, the man goes down to the bank, looks in the bank account. There's no money in the bank account. The man has no money in the bank account. The money that was in the bank account was to be used to restock the store with inventory to sell to the customers. He has zero money in the bank account. My man goes to his wife, says, wife, how come there's no money in the bank account? Do you know what his wife told him? Well, every time you gave me the money to take to the bank, I just went to the mall and went shopping with it. He's like, what? I took all the money and went to the mall and went shopping every day. He's telling his wife, do you know all that money that you took out of the bank account that you never did take to the bank? That was to replenish the store with inventory. But since you took that money and spent that money, I have no money to restock the store to stay in business. Now, I ask you a question. Men, should you give your woman full access to your money? Yes or no? I'll let you decide. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Please share these videos with as many men, as many women as possible. They need to see this. I'm also trying to get this channel to grow. So please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe, and peace.